Another incident happened was, I think few nights later, exact same thing, we done with all the bars and stuff all. We were closing the bar. Then I see at the corner, that means the corner means, okay, it's a very long couch, you see. So at one corner over there, there's one lady was like sitting down. The lady was just facing like that only, just sitting down like that. Like so stationary.
But
I couldn't see her face though. The funny part is, right, everyone can't see. I can see.
I really don't feel good. It's like getting a...
Is there anyone here? What did you find?
You are listening to Supernatural Confessions.
Where do I start? Okay, let's talk about my mom lineage. So her great-great-grandfather is actually so-called like a healer. He has a third eye. My mom's grandfather take over the healing part, and he has the third eye too. My mom has, my elder brother has, and I. But mine is, I think she found out when I was like few months old, maybe about 10 months. She did.
How do you know that you had a third eye since you were a kid?
Just recently only I found out that my mom said that I saw something, like a shadow or something, like I start to shout. And she saw that I can see things. Then she was like, oh shit, she has. So she tried her luck whether my third eye can be closed.
Yeah.
So it closed. But somehow a bit open already. That means I became very sensitive. I can hear, like from far something coming means I can hear. And the vibration. I think we passed by that place actually. There was a school and now it's took over by a French school the school. So I was 7 years old at that point of time. That level only have 3-story level and it's a very old school. That point of time, P1, it's only evening classes. After that only they start to do like a morning class for P1s. I was waiting for my friend's brother. So my friend was there. We went to the third story toilet. So I was washing my hand. I saw something it was wearing a uniform. She was wearing a uniform, this girl. She was just walking very slowly. I was like, I'm looking like, who's this Chinese girl walking very slowly? She's like P6. She was walking so slowly. And she disappeared. It was 7 p.m. She was just disappeared. I just looked at my friend, did you see anything? She was like, nope. I'm like, okay. Then I told my mom, and I got fever. My mom was like, oh no, it's nothing. You saw something, some weird thing, nothing. It's just nothing. Then she do some prayers for me. After that, I didn't really see. Then a few years later, once I got my first period, P5, that time it became more sensitive. Maybe I want to share with you this story which happens to me last year. Since young, after I get my menses, the energy level of the 7th month was every time hit me so hard. And that 1 month I couldn't sleep. See, since 16 years old, I'll say 16 years old till last year, I couldn't sleep. That 1 month I cannot sleep. It's like someone is pushing me, someone is telling me something, you know, that kind of thing. So my mom said, oh no, it's nothing. She's still she doesn't want me to be scared. And she always say, oh, that's nothing, you know. But she know there's something. But she just like, oh, there's nothing over there. I don't see anything. It's like, no, Mama, I can feel like someone is watching me. I feel like someone watching me. I feel very uncomfortable. It's always at around 3 a.m.
But she also can see, right?
Yeah, she doesn't want me to get scared.
So obviously she's seeing something there, but she's not admitting it.
Yeah, she like don't want me to say anything or like she don't want to say first. So after that, last year was so worse. Like the uncomfortable. Like it's someone like watching you, and I feel like someone is looking at me and crying. It's like, who is this person? I couldn't see the face. Like last year, it was such a worse energy. And then after everything finished, last year, all the Hungry Ghost Festival finished, I sat my mom down and asked, did you see anything now? Because I felt this was so real. And then she told me, yeah, for past few years, this guy, Chinese guy, is near you and crying. I'm like, what are you talking? Like, what the fuck are you talking? It's like, yeah, but he didn't actually disturb you. He just looking at you and crying. Like, what does that mean?
Did you break someone's heart? An ex-boyfriend or something?
No.
Chinese ex-boyfriend?
No. I'm like thinking, what are you talking about? I was like, no, this guy, he is wearing some kind of old traditional Chinese clothes. Like maybe her father time or what. I'm like, are you serious? He's like, yeah. The last part where you felt uncomfortable, he tried to take you. My mom stopped and look at him. That's when I don't know how, but some of the third eye people, right, once they grow older, they can see like the person's memory or like their past. I'm not sure what the hell is that, but once she grew older, she got this power which is very unique. So she said that actually she saw that this guy and me, we got married.
Oh, you're married?
I think it's my past life. She said it's my past life. I was like, what are you talking about? Is this real? The Chinese guy and like really? It's like, yeah, he can't get over you. This why since you are 7 years old, he's like there. But I don't know why. When you are 27, he tried to take your life. Tried to take your soul to bring back to hell or something like that. So my mom actually talked to him. Said, stop. Yeah, so stop it. This is my daughter. She's not your wife anymore. And he just cried. And he just vanished. Do you know what's the best part?
Yeah.
Whenever my mom sees that guy, she kena 4D. I was like, that's why you keep quiet lah. So you keep quiet. It's like, yeah. So she sees that, right? When I think about it, my mom also say, just think about it. When you are young, right, you don't look like Indian at all. Because a lot of people say that I adopted you. This guy, me, got married in the past life, and actually she said that I got sick in that past life. That's why I died early. This year, the Hungry Ghost Festival finished. I was sleep peacefully. I felt that energy, but I slept peacefully. Other than like the first week lah, I kena hear something like some blue black. Then she said, why you come so late? It's like, I'm sorry, I had work. It's like, no, you shouldn't have come this late. You know you are prone to this kind of things. I was like, yeah, sorry. But other than that, nothing at all. Then I asked, did you see him? Oh, I never see my ex-son-in-law. Yeah, I never see. I guess he go up already. I don't know. I guess.
Never been 4D lah this year.
Yeah, she said never. Never see. Maybe he reincarnate or something like that. Not sure. So this year, never see him. So that means from 7 to 27, he was there part of my life whenever the hell gate opened, which is very weird. There's also another story. I work in a bar. So this bar is it's an Australian bar. I worked there when I was about 2017. That means I was 21, 22. 1 month later, they asked me to do a ladies' night. So I was like, okay, fun, ladies' night, got tips more. The shift will be, I start around like 6. I will end around like 2 a.m. So usually, when I'm having period or my energy is so low, I can sense. I become more sensitive. But I didn't bother about that because I have work, right? So the ladies' night ended around like 12 a.m. So we have to clean until 2. So that means I need to do mopping and stuff. But if you see the layout, right, there's a 2 layout. That means the bar, everything is here. And then down is the lounge area. So there's a 2 section. So I was taking care of the lounge area. That lounge area is quite big. So there's like a sofa type of chairs. So I have to move everything. And then I need to mop. So I put back. Okay, I put back the chairs. Then after that, I proceed to go to another section. My supervisor was like, okay, you never put the chairs properly. I was like, no, I put the chairs properly. What are you talking? So like, I go, the chairs was like that. chest like that, right? I put like that, right? It came out and became like that, the two chests, which is odd. Then I was like, okay lah, fine lah, whatever lah, just put back. Then my bar supervisor called me to help her with her like the glasses and stuff. Then my floor supervisor shouted at me. He was like, I tell you to put back the chest. I was like, I already put back. What are you talking? I already put back what? I and my floor manager actually went. It was a bag like that again. Then I was like, okay, fine, whatever. Then I say, you see, I put back, then I just put back. Then again, I go to the other side and help out. And then my big boss come and say, hey, can you like put back or not? Like properly.
That time.
Yeah, put back or not. My floor manager say, hey, you stay here, I can do.
The floor manager by now he knows already lah, because he has seen you do it.
Yeah. Then he put. Then happened again. Then my floor manager was like, his eyes like, can you like go? Just go. He looks like walking so fast, just go. I'm like, what happened? Why? It's like, just go. The second thing happened was, the following week, ladies' night again. It was I think about 1 a.m. So I was at the bar counter doing all the stuff. Suddenly baby was crying. Baby was crying. Then my bar supervisor said, hey, why the baby guy just shut up. I was like, why why? Just shut up.
So everyone heard it, not just you.
Yeah, just shut up. I'm like, okay, weird, okay.
Because people is going to hear this story and they're going to
ask a lot of things, yeah.
So I'm going to ask on their behalf first. The bar that you work, there is residential around?
No, office.
Just all office, right?
Yeah.
Is it unnatural to have a baby crying? Could it be the crying sound comes from somewhere else, like the person sneezing in the next block, but then the sound travels?
Okay. Basically, right, my bar is over here. There's another bar over there. And it's an empty space. No one there. So what's the possibility? And plus, it's a office. It's a CBD area, so unlikely to have a children over there. Most of them, all the Australians or other like bank personals, just come there to chill and do a lot of things.
At the time that you were there,
it's a 1 a.m. I mean 1 a.m. Please, 1 a.m.
And the sound of the crying comes from within the bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, and the lights all are on, you know. All the lights are on. It's like, sheesh. Then there's a third time. I had some bruises on my. It's like someone hold me kind of bruises, and it was like I was just doing my usual stuff. Then I saw like, in a flash, someone was like, you know, just like went like that in a flash. It's like, what the fuck? Then I go and tell to my bar supervisor because I'm close to her. It's like, hey, I saw something like that. Then she just shut up. Like, the next day, I asked, what is happening? Like, I'm seeing a lot of things. And then my floor manager's getting scared. Like, what is happening? He said, hey, this area kotor lah. What are you talking? It's like, okay. What do you mean by kotor? It's like, basically what happened is that we have seen like a child wearing red t-shirt going back with my floor supervisor in the taxi. But my floor supervisor doesn't even know about it. And not only that, there are other things also. Kakak, right? The security guy have seen Kakak inside our bar, and he thought someone is like locked. So he called my boss and said that, hey, there's someone inside. Can you like go and check? So it was I think 4 a.m. in the morning or 3 a.m. in the morning. So when my boss came down and she saw there's nothing. There's also certain incidents where one of the door is like suddenly locked, they couldn't open or something like that. It was kind of weird. As for my boss, right, she is Australian, Angmo, doesn't believe in this shit, so she think that it's nothing. Yeah. So when asked how come this place is so kotor, like got kaka or he said no, due to alcohol, because she's Muslim, so she believed that alcohol considered like attracts this kind of stuff, so that's why. Then after that I stopped doing ladies night already. I told my boss like it's okay, because I'm not really used to it. Sometimes my energy is low, sometimes I kena means like blue blacks, or because I kena blue blacks all, and it disturbs me. Yeah, I don't have that kind of the ability, like my mom, like to confront it and then talk to it, you know, that kind of thing. So she has the ability. Even I think my brother has it too. But in my case, my case, I'm too weak, so called she's saying, because some more they close, it's a bit open, so that's why I'm kind of weak actually. Yeah. I thought this bar only kotor, but another bar I work also kotor. It's at Sentosa. I work there so happily, like okay fine, you know, it's nice, you know, the scenery is so beautiful, but then after that I kena nicely. But this one didn't really bother me. I just seen this, like I've seen the black shadow. So basically what happened, I was very new working there. Same thing, we work until midnight. One time my cousin who was working with me, it was closing time lah. So I went to the toilet. So she firstly closed the lights and then she said that I will be outside. It was totally pitch black. And then I went to the kitchen and my shoes was there. And when I took the shoe, I saw at the basin, around the basin area, that a shadow. And I just looked, and that's when all the pots all fall. All the pots was like fall. I'm like, okay. And I took the shoe, I just walked. Then I asked my cousin, like, why you close all the lights? I was like, nothing what? What are you talking? Nothing what? I was like, and then like the chef over there told my cousins, like, stop doing that, okay? Don't close all the lights first. Let everyone like come out, then you do everything. My cousin also like, why? I'm like,
irritating dumbass.
exactly. Why? I was like, so annoying, very annoying. There's another incident. This one chef, we came early in the morning. I was talking to my husband, back then was my boyfriend, so I was talking to him. Then after that, I saw the same, like the chef was there, like over there at the basin doing something. Then I was like, hey, hello chef, how this and that After he just keep quiet. Then after I see that chef coming over there, hey, why are you talking alone? Then I just look. I thought you were here. What are you talking? I just come from Malaysia. Over here so tired. What are you talking? You siao or what? I'm like,
You went to the kitchen, you saw what you thought was the chef.
yeah.
His back was facing you.
Yeah. Wearing the same chef, the
Yeah.
black t-shirt and stuff all that.
Hair and everything, but you couldn't see his face lah. Could you see the face?
No, couldn't see.
Okay. So you call out to him because the height and everything was
Yeah, exactly.
And there's only one chef there for that duty for that day lah.
Yeah.
And then after you talk to him and he didn't answer you, what do you do?
Then I was like, okay. Then after that fella coming lah.
So the person came into the same room
Yeah.
where the other chef was.
Yeah, and that fella disappeared. And that one happened. I just keep quiet. I never tell anyone.
I really don't feel good. I'm getting a
Is there anyone here? What did you find?
You are listening to Supernatural Confessions.